A Thursday crash at a busy Scottsbluff intersection damages 3 vehicles and causes detours for the motoring public. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, one person received minor injuries in a 3-vehicle collision that occurred late Thursday morning in Scottsbluff at the intersection of Highway 26 and Avenue B. Police investigation determined a silver Ford Ranger driven by 76-year-old Cheryl Press of Mitchell, a maroon Ram 1500 driven by 44-year-old Jason Scott of Lingle, Wyoming, and a white Toyota 4Runner driven by 54-year-old Victoria Geyer of Scottsbluff were the 3 vehicles involved. It found that the Ford Ranger was traveling eastbound on Highway 26, turning north when it failed to yield to the approaching westbound Ram when they impacted at the intersection. The crash caused the Ram to impact the Toyota that was stationary on Avenue B, facing south, waiting on the red light. All 3 vehicles sustained front-end damage. The Ford and Toyota were towed due to damages, and the Ram was driven away. One driver was transported to Regional West for treatment of minor injuries, and Press was cited for failure to yield. Well, a Scottsbluff County inmate who left a work detail in September in downtown Scottsbluff, prompting a massive hour-long search by police, has pleaded no contest to a felony escape charge. 21-year-old Aaron Wilder Jr. was apprehended about 5 blocks away after he absconded from his detail at the Midwest Theater, but his escape caused schools to go into secure status during that time. Last month in district court, he pleaded no contest to the Class 3 felony charge of escape when under arrest on a felony charge. He's slated to be back in court on March 6th for sentencing, where he could face up to 4 years in prison. We'll have more news right after this.
Looking for free instead of fees? Platte Valley Bank can help you keep your finances moving forward with no ATM fees. Whether you're headed to the lake, the mountains, or just to the grocery store, you can enjoy the freedom of free ATM access anywhere, anytime. Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
When it comes to your health, you deserve the very best. At Morrill County Community Hospital, they provide top-notch care with compassion and expertise. From routine checkups to advanced surgeries, their dedicated team is here for you 24/7. With state-of-the-art technology and a patient-first approach, they ensure you and your loved ones receive the highest quality care. Because at Morrill County Community Hospital, your health is their priority. Visit Morrill County Community Hospital today in Bridgeport. Morrill County Community Hospital. Exceptional care right here at home.
Welcome to Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. Whether you're a wine enthusiast, a whiskey sommelier, a tequila connoisseur, or you just love your beer, Kelly's has the best selection of what you're looking for. Family owned and operated since 1946 and right on 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Come see us today at Kelly's Liquor, your liquor cabinet. And remember to be a good neighbor. Don't drink and drive. Kelly's Liquor, West 27th Street in Scottsbluff.
Welcome back. Nebraska lawmakers seem to agree with most everyone that they are tired of springing forward and falling back each and every year, but which direction to go permanently is another matter altogether. Yesterday, lawmakers discussed LB 34, which would make daylight saving time permanent, and LB 302, which would move the state to standard time year-round. Omaha Senator John Kavanaugh perhaps summed up the debate best, saying he could see pros and cons of changing either direction or making no change at all.
That you have this pain of the time change and it causes all these problems. But the thing you get in return for that pain is, of course, light out later in the summer and light out later in the winter, I think. Or light out earlier in the winter, whatever. But anyway, see, again, I have some real trouble remembering which direction things go. But you get the best of both worlds, but you have the pain of the time change. So I get it. I see why certain folks are, I see why people like both sides. I see why people like no side.
LB 34 passed the first round on a vote of 29-13, with LB 302 also moving forward, but on a vote of 28-9. Both measures have conditions requiring a certain number of nearby states to approve the same type of legislation before Nebraska's choice would take effect. However, making daylight saving time permanent would also require a change in federal law or an order from Secretary of Transportation. Well, U.S. Senator Pete Ricketts, a member of the Senate Budget Committee, praised the budget resolution headed to the Senate floor, saying it will lay the groundwork to fund President Trump's priorities. During his weekly conference call with reporters, Ricketts said he sees the Senate's version as a parallel process to the work currently underway in the House.
We will move forward on our budget resolution. And again, what this resolution does is it instructs the committees of jurisdiction to start either looking at spending the money that we talked about on the border or on defense, or looking for the cost savings that are going to be needed to pay for it. So this is work that we're going to have to do regardless. And obviously we will work with our colleagues in the House with regard to getting a final resolution. Again, I personally am indifferent between one bill and two bills as long as we're accomplishing the president's goals.
Ricketts continued that the American people elected Trump to secure the border, restore American strength, and unleash American energy, and the budget resolution provides the blueprint and resources he needs to deliver prosperity and keep Americans safe.
I imagined retirement in a place where we could enjoy our golden years, where adventure and friendship are the only items on the schedule. The Garden Homes at Northfield gives us the luxury we planned for and peace of mind when it comes to convenience, safety, and comfort. We never have to stop and think about the day-to-day upkeep. We love to explore abroad, but most importantly in our backyard. So much to do, so much to see. Here at Northfield, we get the protection of life care, incredible tax benefits, and secured rates for aging services. It's peaceful, knowing that if our needs change, we'll be taken care of. And most importantly, that our kids will never have to make any tough decisions. There never seemed to be enough time to do all the things we wanted. Now we get to focus our energy on enjoying what this community has to offer. At the Garden Homes, life is ours again. A place we had dreamed about. A chance to focus on us.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
With this True Blue salute, I'm Rebel Saklocha reporting. Reagan Choate is currently serving as the Nebraska FFA state president and is originally of the Plainview FFA chapter. He's joining me today. Reagan, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Excited to be here.
Oh, you have been full steam ahead serving Nebraska FFA members since last April. What have been some of the most rewarding or memorable experiences that you've had so far?
You know, there's a ton of them from just getting to know my team really well, but one of my favorites has got to be just connecting with the members across the state. You know, we've done a lot of traveling, hosted a handful of different conferences, and you know, we're preparing for state convention now, and just getting to know the members, whether they're seventh graders or seniors preparing to leave FFA and you know, go out into the world. It's just really exciting to hear their stories and, you know, help them along on this FFA journey.
Absolutely. Well, you serve on a team with 6 other individuals. What have been some of your collective goals that you have carried out this year?
All right. I think we're all really like-minded in the fact that we really just wanted to make really sincere and deep connections. We've all been touched by state officers in the past who, you know, benefited us either in FFA or even outside of FFA. So just trying to create those connections with the next set of students and really just inspire them and show them all the opportunities that FFA has to offer, because there are just so many.
Most definitely. Well, your chapter visit season is on the horizon, and you will be in many classrooms across the state engaging with members. What do these visits entail, and what can these students expect?
You know, sky's the limit in how these chapter visits can go. The main goal is just for students to be able to interact with state officers and kind of learn what the FFA is all about. We have a number of different workshops we're going to go through that are, you know, geared for different, you know, age groups. of FFA members. Some are teaching just about what FFA is and showing them all the FFA opportunities that we have. And others are preparing students to go out, prepare for college, prepare for entering the workforce, and pretty much anything in between, from communication and leadership, just all about getting FFA members and ag students ready for what comes next.
Most definitely. Well, serving as a Nebraska State FFA officer is obviously about giving back to the membership, but you also get to experience a lot of personal growth yourself. What have been some areas of growth that you've observed over the last year?
I think just having the opportunities to get in front of people, whether it's students who are students, peers, or business leaders, it's just learning about how to communicate really well. We've gone through plenty of workshops ourselves and different trainings to just help us learn how to carry ourselves, how to tell the story of FFA, and going with that, telling our own story of who we are and where we've come from. And so that is one of the key ways that state office can grow an individual. And it's really cool. If you look back, just even the first day we were elected and the speeches we gave on stage, to who we are now, and just how we're able to tell a story just a little bit better, I guess.
Most definitely. Well, Reagan, we know you have a busy schedule, but we appreciate you giving us a few minutes of your time this morning. Thanks.
Thank you.
Once again, that's Reagan Choate, Nebraska FFA State President. This has been a True Blue Salute on the Rural Radio Network.
At Renewal by Anderson, we ask, why should we only feel the love on Valentine's Day in February? We have declared the entire month of February as the month of love. That's right, we did it. We laugh at February's snow and cold. We love installing the best new windows and doors. We love how warm, cozy, quiet, and more valuable our awesome windows and doors make our customers' homes. Love, love, love. Tell someone you love them today, and please book your free estimate right now at rbawyoming.com. Feel the love every day in February with Renewal by Anderson.
You deserve to have a building that will last for generations. With more than 110 years of experience and thousands of satisfied customers, Morton Buildings is the industry leader you can trust. If you're planning for a garage, farm shop, horse barn, storage building for your RV, boat, or collectibles, there's no better time to buy. Contact your local Morton sales office or visit mortonbuildings.com to get started today.
Let's take a peek at your weekend community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank.
Please fasten your seatbelts for the turbulence up ahead. You ran a little bit early, but I haven't quite made it yet. The world is very pretty, through the tiny little window. With all the lights out in the city, they flick away down the road.
The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Tired of feeling stuck? Not sure if you are on the right track? Platte Valley Bank can help keep your finances moving forward with checking account options to fit your lifestyle and an online account chooser to make finding the right account easy. Control your financial future with helpful budgeting tools and automatic savings plans. Now is the time to enjoy the ride with Platte Valley Bank. You belong here.
And finally tonight, a dozen Panhandle tourism destinations and organizations will share nearly $96,000 in 2025 grants awarded by the Nebraska Tourism Commission. Last week, they announced grant awards totaling more than $750,000 in the combined application cycle of the Community Impact and Visit Nebraska Marketing Grant programs. The commission received a total of 88 applications during the grant cycle, requesting more than $2 million in funding. Tourism Executive Director John Ricks said Nebraska has so much to offer, and the organization wanted to ensure communities in all corners of the state are able to see the impact of increased visibility. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great weekend. We'll see you back here on Monday.